Hi guys, I just got back home. Please listen to this.
Some of you do not understand what the Fulanis have in store for you. Very, very soon it is going to happen. And when it happens, your eyes will clear. And about whom you will see it very clearly. I was warning you. It is the spillover of their same, should I say, terror effects that we are feeling right across the South. That was why we said with the launch of ESN that we cannot allow that nonsense to continue. They know they are not going to make any headway in the East. They have turned their attention to the West. They are forcibly occupying their land and telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani herdsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, oh, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them. That enabled Fulani to take...
Let me pause it here. You see, I like, if I'm wrong, I am the first to come out to say I'm wrong. I'm telling you. You see this guy here, Nnamdi Kanu. I never supported IPOB. I'll be honest with you. I never did. I thought they were too aggressive, you know. I didn't believe in their cause. But now, I'm looking at all his videos. It looks as if this man saw the future. I'm telling you the truth. Everything he said in the past is happening now in our very before in Nigeria. I'm telling you, this man saw the future. And you know the one where they bust my head? Sunday Igbo, that probably did worse than him, is a chief in Yoruba land today. Militants, this Fulani militant that is causing mayhem in Nigeria today, they are repentant and are in Nigerian military as repentant militants. Guess what? This gentleman is still in prison in Nigeria under Jagaban government. Is it fair? It's not fair. It's wrong. This guy actually saw the future. I feel bad that I did not even listen to him or believe him. I feel bad. And he should not be in prison. It's wrong. If there's any atom of fairness in this country called Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu should be a free man. If you guys don't want to host him in your country, then let him go back to his family in London. And as again, I have to accept for the first time in my life that Nigeria is actually a zone. Namazi Nnamdi Kanu Toka. If you release him to go home to his family, it's unfair. Fair is fair.
Nnamdi Kanu spoke many years ago. At that time, many people laughed at him. Many people said he was exaggerating. A lot of people thought it was a joke. Many called him an alarmist, that he's making noise, raising unnecessary alarms and tensions. Others said he was simply playing politics. But today, old videos of his speeches are resurfacing across social media, and many Nigerians are asking a serious question. Almost everybody, not just Igbo people, everybody, including Yorubas, are like, wow, what really happened? People are beginning to ask questions. Was Nnamdi Kanu seeing something that others failed to see? I think so. That is what I feel. In one of such speeches like the one you saw, Kanu warned about growing insecurity, attacks on communities, displacement of farmers, and the struggle over land. He warned that if these issues were ignored, they would become a bigger national problem. What are we facing today? Do you know what? Many people rejected those warnings. Now let's fast forward to today. Security has become one of the biggest concerns in Nigeria. Everybody's afraid. You hear noise, people will go and pick their children from school. A lot of things. Security has become one of the biggest concerns in Nigeria. Communities in different parts of the country have suffered attacks. Thousands of people have been displaced from their homes. Farmers own, that one is an old topic. Farmers have abandoned farmlands in some areas because of fear and insecurity. These days, it is not only farmlands that are being abandoned. People are abandoning their homes en masse. Massively, people are leaving their homes, running away. Before it was just in the north. Now Southwest is feeling it. And because of this development, some Nigerians who once disagreed with Nnamdi Kanu are beginning to revisit his old speeches, like this one you just saw. Some people are saying, I wish we knew. We would have heeded to his voice. Some people are beginning to believe him. I was watching one video and the person said, some prophets die before their message, just like Mali, before their message becomes powerful. Some prophets die, some, before people start to attend to their message. But Nnamdi Kanu is alive. Look at what is happening. This man who recently shared one of Kanu's old video made a surprising confession. He said he never trusted Nnamdi Kanu in the past. He said he did not believe what Nnamdi Kanu was saying years ago. But after looking at what is happening today, he says he now feels differently. According to him, many of the issues Kanu warned about has become realities that Nigerians can see in their own eyes. It is now something that is common, regular happenings. Very sad indeed. Yes, everyone did not agree with Nnamdi Kanu, but many. What is happening now? Some did not support his political view, but then what he gave was like, those days it was like prophecy. Some are saying, no, this guy is trying to cause trouble. This guy is trying to play politics. This guy is trying to win people on his side. The reality by itself is telling people today. If concerns that were dismissed years ago are now being discussed across the country, should Nigerians take another look at what was being said? I know the moment I finish this, and even before I finish, people will be looking at a lot of Nnamdi Kanu's video. As if, I was discussing in a group, WhatsApp group the other day. I was talking to somebody, I asked them, where did this guy, there must be something revealing things to him. So perfectly, almost perfectly. Where did he get to see all of this? See it before time? Meanwhile, some are disagreeing with Nnamdi Kanu still, but supporters of Nnamdi Kanu argue that the issue is not whether people like him or dislike him. They say the real issue is whether some or even most of his warnings were ignored when they should have been taken seriously. And that is why old recording of his speeches continue to attract attention today. Go over the social media. Everywhere you touch, it's in Nnamdi Kanu's video. People are using it to make references. Many people are now asking, did Nigeria ignore warning signs that were right in front of it? For those moments, suppress him was, a lot of people wanted him suppressed. And finally, he's in custody. Even this same man here is demanding his release. Igbo is out there with all that Igbo did. Now, somebody who is like a prophet, who warned you people earlier. Oh my God. Nigeria ignored warning signs that were right in front of it. And if those warning signs were ignored, what lessons should the country learn going forward now? That debate is growing louder every day. And it is one that many Nigerians can no longer ignore. Every day, you will see 2 or 3 of Nnamdi Kanu's old video. And you are like, is he watching it in a movie and telling it and it is happening? That is what it seems like now. As if he's watching it somewhere and, it's playing right before our eyes. So what do you really think? Tell us what you think. This man has relived his view about how now he's seen Nnamdi Kanu differently. What do you think? Add your comment on the comment section respectfully. And please share this video widely. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Bye-bye for now.